Hey guys, want to make a video or two on some knives I have for sale. Just kind of wanted to make some fresh videos, fresh reminders about these knives. I know I've posted a video or two about this one in particular in the past, but it is still for sale. It's a great little neck knife, a little design I came up with a while back. And I have a couple more on the workbench that are ready to be polished up, put edges on, and make sheaths for. But this one is completely done. It's ready to go. Pretty much ready to be put in the mail. But it is still available. It is still for sale. I just wanted to, like I said, make a fresh video about it. Great little utility blade. Pretty lightweight, very concealable. It currently has a Kydex sheath with a 550 paracord neck lanyard. But you could easily take this off, even just use it as a little pocket blade, a little pocket fixed blade, slip in and out of your pocket. It's almost unnoticeable, very thin. This sheath right here is the thickest part of the package, just right down there at the bottom. So it's definitely very wearable, easy to put underneath a shirt. Or I'm sure you could even come up with a variety of other carry methods or concealment options if you're so inclined. Maybe with some zip ties through these eyelets, or if you were to make a different type of sheath for it. But what this is, once again, is a 5/32 of an inch thick piece of 1095 high carbon steel. And the intention of this design was more for like a 2-finger, or if you include the thumb, a 3-finger hold. I got dual jimping on here for a few different grip options. Definitely does a lot to help secure that grip that much more. And put a little bit of a heel back here just to fill the hand a little bit better. But despite its size and even the thinness of the blade, it does lock into the hand quite securely. Now, I probably wouldn't recommend trying to chop a tree down with this or do anything extremely heavy with it. But I believe it does perform normal daily tasks quite well, and even does a little bit more than you might think it would, despite its size. Could definitely get a real good leverage on it, especially with the added jimping. I got a variety of grip options, 4-finger grip. Can even get a reverse grip on there if you're so inclined. But just a great little knife, very comfortable, and very functional and practical. And although it is kind of a thicker stock for a small knife, that was intentional. I wanted to make this very stout, and the thicker stock just gives a little bit more comfort in the hand as well. Despite the thickness, that edge is extremely sharp. I mean, it is shaving sharp, easily glides through paper, cuts through cordage. I recently did a cut test video with this very knife actually, and I've even touched it up since then. But it performed quite well. Anything from strapping to electrical cords, paracord, rope, sharpening pencils, this knife performed above and beyond my expectations there. So great little utility, perfect for an EDC knife, like I said, to wear around the neck. It's definitely not a heavy knife. You can even slip it in the pocket, like I said, put it in a purse. What I actually do, I have another one of these I hang from my rearview mirror in my car, which isn't necessarily a place you think you'd use a knife a lot, but I do use it quite often for opening packages, opening mail, when I'm at the mailbox. Maybe if I buy something from the store I need to use right away, that's the first thing I go to. So, great little knife, plenty of options for the handle there if you were inclined to put a lanyard through it, or maybe wrap some paracord around it, just to add a little bit more mass. But personally, I designed this for carry and concealability. So that's pretty much the knife in a nutshell. Very small package. Just for an extra size reference, that's a little more universal than my hand. It's a typical business card. It's really not much bigger than your standard business card. So definitely not something that's going to get in the way, but it's easily going to be there when you need it. So that's that. Price on this, I'm going to let go for $45 plus shipping. $5 if you live in the United States. If you're out of the United States, I'll have to look into what shipping would cost to your country, or if there would be any issues with customs or anything like that. But due to the size of this knife, I really don't see how it should be much of a problem for most regions, states, countries, anything like that. And the blade is actually under 2 inches. So I think that would make it even more so of a legal option. And even the more stricter areas. There's a 2-inch mark. You can see that's right about the midpoint of the ricasso to the point. Knife itself is about 4 1/4 overall, as you can see. So there's another quick size reference. Just as for the width, a little bit over 1 inch wide overall. But great little knife, definitely one of my favorite designs. Like I said, $45 US plus $5 priority shipping anywhere in the United States. That'll make it $50 overall. If you're outside of the US, message me anyway, and we'll see what we can do if you're interested. I also have a couple more over here on the bench that I haven't quite finished yet. But another great thing about this knife that I've actually been thinking about doing with future models of this blade, very easy to do a full force patina on this. Maybe boil it in some white vinegar, or do a mustard patina. Since there's no handle scales, no paracord to take off, it'd be a nice, quick, easy little modification, just to add a little flair to that blade. But right now, as you can see, you got kind of a satin finish there. A little bit of the scale for contrast on those bevels or chamfers. And great little knife, $45 plus shipping for a completely custom handmade knife designed from scratch by myself. So definitely a unique piece. Only got a few more of these. I don't know how many I'll end up making in the future, but it is a great little design. Again, very functional. So if anybody's interested, shoot me a message. I'm going to be posting this on some knife forums, as well as some Facebook groups. So I don't really expect this to stick around too much longer. While I have had this one for a while, I really haven't been too motivated to try to sell it until now. I'd really like to get some cash together for some tool purchases. So if you like it, speak up quickly. If you think you'll want more than one, I will eventually have more available. But this one is ready to go to be boxed up and mailed to whoever would like it. I do accept PayPal. If that's not an option, go ahead and message me. We can work something else out. But PayPal's definitely the easiest way for me. So that's that little neck knife. Let me know if you're interested. Thanks for watching.